Andy, match day league game number 2, first one at home. What are your thoughts going into this weekend?
No, I'm really looking forward to it. Start of a new season at home. Obviously had the warm game on Tuesday night. Some good bits about it, some not so good bits, but fully expecting another continuation of the previous Saturday. We performed really well that game, organised, solid, and it's going to take that and more against Neil Ardley's side, who again established National League side, and we're going to have to be right on it to get anything from it.
Just in terms of Tuesday night, 6 changes going into the game, which became 10 changes on 20 minutes. Was it just about getting the rest of the lads minutes?
Yeah, don't get me wrong, I wanted to win the game. It's not a case of we picked a team just to go out there. I still believe the squad that we put out there should have won the game. Second half never really turned up. But yeah, just purely because of the rules, had to start 4 players from either the previous or the following fixture, and that's why we made changes. They had running distance to get to, so after the 20 minutes we brought them all off and allowed the lads that needed a bit more game time to play. It's difficult because we've got so many players. Well, not difficult, it's good. We can change players around, not many teams can, but we use it to our advantage, use it as more of a game for minutes, but at the same time I still want to win every single game I play, so there's frustrations from that performance that need ironing out, and but overall we got through the game unscathed, and that's what it's all about, the league really.
And I guess in that respect as well, you learnt a few things about a few other players in the squad.
Yeah, I'm not saying it was a bad performance. There were a few things that didn't work on us. A few people performed really well. A few people needed to have a little bit of a chat with, just to make sure that they're on the same page as myself and my staff and the rest of the club's following. But yeah, like I say, it's frustrating losing games, but I can accept it when it's not the league. I know that sounds a little bit belittling the competition. I'm not belittling the competition. I think it's a very good competition. It works well for us. We can see promising under 21 players, and we can also have good relationships with the team we're playing against. So it works for us, and works for the players that need the minutes.
Say promising under 21s players, isn't it? And a couple that have done well in their career playing.
Yeah, Paveda and Mateta, very good players. Cause a problem, but I thought again, it's good because our players get to play against established Championship Premier League players, so it's good for them, really.
In terms of the game then, I suppose we go from league game to league game and just want an emulation, particularly the first half last weekend.
Yeah, I thought we defended resolutely on Saturday, and we started really, really well. The energy levels were good on a tough surface at Tamworth, and we used the ball really well, and it's great to the players who take on the information. I said after workshop you'd see a different animal in terms of players' mental attitudes and how they approach it, because it comes down to the start of the season, and a lot of professional athletes have that little switch where they go and you see another few levels. I still think there's more in them as well, but overall really pleased because it's a tough place to go to. You have to deal with the direct play, you have to deal with long balls, and we stood up and enjoyed the challenge.
Woking obviously, and Neil Ardley in charge, an experienced manager, and an established team at this level as well.
Yeah, obviously you do your homework on them, you watch them and see what they've been doing. Unfortunately against both Carlisle and West Ham. Against West Ham they had a man sent off, played second half with 10 men, which was always tough. Against Carlisle they pushed them all the way, so Carlisle are one of the favourites to win the league, so you look at the performance they did, they had their fair chances. So yeah, we have to be right on this game to get anything from it, because like I said, they're established National League side, we've just come up, so it's another step in the right direction where we want to go to the club, but it'll be a challenge, and make no bones about it, if we don't do the basics right, we'll come unstuck.
In terms of team news, obviously Rory Watson was probably the only one missing out last week, other than Tyler Denton, who played on Tuesday. How is he?
Rory's been training. Again, I'll make a decision later on whether I want to put a goalkeeper on a bench or have 7 outfield players. It doesn't really affect the decision making. We've got a goalkeeper that's in goal, and I say there's a few players that can perform in goal if needs be, but last year we never had a goalkeeper on the bench. It does give you more options on field. Like I said before, if we're in a cup situation, it may be possible that we do put one on, but I'm happy how we are, and if we put a goalkeeper on, good. If we don't, it's fine with me.
In terms of the rest of the squad, everyone else okay, come through last week and Tuesday as well?
Yeah, everyone came through fine, no issues at all. a little bit fatigued from a few players, but they've had the time to recover now from Wednesday, Thursday, and train today. No other issues at all. They've got a fully fit squad. Obviously, Ross Barrows is taking small steps on his road to recovery, but apart from that, no.
Obviously, back at home, and the last couple of years, it's been a really good home record. How much, obviously, you want that to continue going into the new season, and how much can the fans play part of it, like they have done in past seasons?
Yeah, well, we always go back to the final game of the season, where we're in the playoff final. Look at what difference you can make. The noise is incredible. Let's hope it's a good atmosphere tomorrow. The sun's going to be out again. It's all ingredients to be a good game. It's great to get the first league game and enjoy it. We've worked hard to get to the National League now. It's lower down than we're used to, but we have to build, and that's the message now. Is we're not going to run before we can walk. We've got to take these small steps in terms of getting in this division, making us established, and then going from there. And I'll prepare my team. We'll, as a staff, prepare the team to win every single game. And the squad know that. The squad know I go into every single game. I'm realistic in terms of there may be games where we come unstuck, but we're progressing nicely as a squad. And I'll right now back my team against anyone because they're in a good position.
I know going into a season you always want the first game of the season to be at home because it's always the season opener, but with it being the second game, it still has that special edge to it that it's the first home one, isn't it, this season?
Yeah, well, I say it's the first home one in the new league, so let's enjoy it. It's the first home game since we got a great away win at Tamworth, so let's enjoy it. If you can get 2 performances and 2 results like the first 2 games in a step up, then you're doing something right. We want to make this place a fortress. We said that last year, and we did. But it only comes through hard work, and there's no givens, there's no gimmies in this division. We will have, like I say, we'll have to be switched on for the full 90 plus minutes because any slip up and teams and players in higher divisions will punish you.
Obviously, I've been sat here for a number of years asking these questions, and throughout all the divisions, that whoever's been speaking has always said this is a tough place to come. It doesn't matter what division you're in; it's always a tough place to come. Yeah,
I mean, I've been here as a player on the opposition side of it. I know how tough it is. It's difficult because it's a tight pitch. You're really close to everyone. Like I say, if you make a lot of noise, it's a hostile environment. You've got 1,500 people stood behind the stands there who make a great noise. So let's make sure we can. Hopefully we get a good following tomorrow and put on a performance that we know we can do.